All right, shalom, 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 shalom. As you all know, I guess according to their calendar, tomorrow is Valentine's Day. By the way, today's the Super Bowl, isn't it? Super Bowl Sunday?
Mm-hmm.
Well,
Yeah, they so-called
nevertheless,
Super
tomorrow's
Bowl.
Valentine's Day. Yeah, tomorrow's Valentine's Day, and some of you're gonna go out, you're gonna get your woman flowers, candy. Some of you gonna get a diamonds, all sorts of so-called romantic things, not knowing that's really one of the primary origins of Valentine's Day is it's a Roman orgistic fertility just simply under a new name, Valentine's Day. So basically what I'm saying, Valentine's Day primarily was a day that the Romans practiced orgies. Orgies. This is the origin of this day. And it's also the worship of the god of fertility. The god of fertility, Dionysus. You guys better know the name Bacchus. Dionysus. I believe that's how they pronounce it. Dionysus, aka known by the Romans and Greeks as Bacchus. So we're going to go into the origin of this day, and you're going to see why our people and no people that believe in the Most High. Hey, shalom, Danielle. Nice to see you in the room again. Nice to see you in the room again. All praise is due to the Most High. Maybe the Spirit of the Most High is moving on you. Maybe you'll stay a little while this time. This is about the third, fourth stream I seen on straight Nefertali. All praise is to
Dang.
That's gotta be sick.
Yeah, but we as Hebrew Israelites do not practice and no Valentine's Day whatsoever. It's all based upon their origins. They have nothing to do with us. This so-called festive was handed down to us by way of our oppressors. This has nothing to do with our heritage.
Yeah, go ahead, brother. Let me text these people and tell them to stop calling me, man.
I mean, it's the same repetitive thing every year. I mean, I know whoever's out here participating in this, I know you love your folks more than just that one day of the year. Do you not understand that that money that's being spent is being wasted? It benefits you in no way, shape, or form to practice your oppressor's so-called holidays. Wake up, Jake. Wake up, Eve.
I like doing this so far at least 3 times before I start, Nefertali. Get the right spirit in the air, man.
Dang,
Right
it's
spirit in the
official
room.
now.
All praise is due to the Most High.
All praise is due to the Most High.
All praise is due to Yahuah. All right, so yeah, we're gonna go into Jadir. You got anything, man, before we get started on this, good brother?
No, but I'm just ready to hear what you got to say.
What about it, Mar? You got anything, King? Elder?
No, brother, I'm just here to get this message, man. I'll praise due to the Creator.
Hey, Benaiah, we need you over here, man. I seen you in the room, but you ran when we came in, man. I don't know if you got some chocolates over there. You trying to hide or something, man? I don't know what it is, but
Uh-oh.
yeah, you might have some chocolates, candy. You know what I mean? You trying to run down to Walmart to get that last box before tomorrow. Now, as I was saying, we're going to go into the true origin of Valentine's Day. A Roman orgistic fertility that's been disguised under a new name. Now, Nimrod's scheme of astrology, he set up all the rebellion that we're seeing today. All of this come out of Nimrod, out of Babylon, right? All of these annual festivities, these annual festivals that we're seeing and that many of you are captivated by, the patterns of serving the host of heaven, as they call it, right? The queen of heaven, right? This has become modern Christianity's way of life, and they refer to them as holidays. When you look at the etymology of the word holiday, it means holy day. Holy day. By the way, you can find this in my book, The Real Hebrew Israelites versus Edom and Khazariah, if you want to learn about these hell of a days, aka holidays, also known as holy days. You could get this on the website, or if you're in the house of bondage, you could get it at Amazon.com. The Real Hebrew Israelites versus Edom and Khazariah. It's in this book by yours truly, Kahan Tazadaq. Shah. So, with that being said, now, changing the names is how they got a lot of Christians duped up, right? Changing the names of them, it doesn't cover up the stench that really comes from them. So the perspective of the flesh literally blocks us from seeing the things as Yahuah sees them, right? See, if we abide in his word, then we're his disciples indeed. Let's start with that, man. Let's get Yachanan 8 and 31 to 32. Yachanan, John 8 and 31 to 32. David. General Yashipi. Where's General Yashipi, money, man? Gully be on here all of the time, man. All praises to the good brother Gully, man. But now I said I had to run out real quick and get that last box of chocolates, man. Hey, Shalom, El Moore. I guess neither one of the good brothers are gonna get it. I gotta pull out my sword.
Shalom, shalom. Help us out here, brother Benaiah. I'm actually on the road, brothers.
Yeah. What's the precept again?
The book of
Yachanan,
chapter
9, 8 and 31 through 32.
The book of Yachanan. John, chapter 8, verse 31. Then said Yahuah to those Jews which believed on him.
Then said Yahusha to those Jews which believed on him. You know.
If ye continue in my word, then are ye my disciples indeed.
So if you continue in the word, Hamashiach says that you are true disciples indeed. You know.
Come on. Verse 32. And ye shall know the truth, and the truth shall make you free.
So today, folks, because most of our people suffer from Hosea 4 and 6, destroyed for a lack of knowledge, the most beneficial thing that we could give any of you all is the truth. And one of the truths that I would like to give you is, I wonder what would happen if you would hit that thumbs up button. If you would hit that thumbs up button, I wonder what would happen.
Ooh, miraculous things start to happen, Knock. I couldn't believe
You will
it.
see miraculous things start to occur once you hit that thumbs up button. It puts a different kind of spirit in the room, and people just want to flow to the truth. So back to this. Valentine's Day is an occult. The word occult means hidden. So Valentine's Day is an occult fertility festival of Dionysus. Dionysus, to those that don't know, is the deity of orgies and wine. Dionysus, the deity of orgies and wine. So people basically, they would get drunk and everybody would have sex with everybody. What does Esau call that in this day and times? He calls it swinging. In Milan Nefertari, he calls it swinging. So he still does it, right?
That's right.
So this was the worship of the deity Dionysus, the deity of orgies and wine. David. So Rome called it Lupercali, right? Which means the wolf's festival. The wolf's festival. So they have actually spun new reasons for observing this fertility festival. And the names they call it shifts over the time. And it shifts from February the 15th to now February the 14th. The hearts, the arrows, and Cupid, idol, are being programmed into children's mind in most schools. So they would grow up and teach this behavior to their children. And these traditions are handed down to us. And these are curses we inherit from our fathers and our mothers who refuse to obey Yahuah's commandments. And the children's teeth are set on the edge. This is what the book of Proverbs says. So this proverb refers to a famine of Yahuah's word. There's a book of Amos 8 and 11. So those who hate Yahuah are those who do not obey his commandments. So if you're celebrating any of these festivities, Valentine's Day, Easter, Thanksgiving, Christmas, Halloween, All Hallows Eve, and so on and so forth, then you hate the words of Yahuah, the Most High. You hate the words of Yahuah, the Most High. Those who hate Yahuah are those who do not obey his commandments, but they turn aside, as dogs do, to the second commandment. When we look at it, it says, "For I, Yahuah, your Elohim, am a jealous power, or visiting the crookedness of the father on the children to the third and the fourth generation of those that hate me, but showing kindness to thousands, to those who love me. Guard my commandments." That's the book of Shemot. That's in the Ten Commandments. That's in the Ten Commandments. So I mentioned this guy, this deity, Dionysus, right? Dionysus. Let's have a look at this Dionysus and see what this is. See what this is, Marty, because I can't make this up. I need someone to read what I'm about to put on the screen here about Dionysus. See, Dionysus, pull it up. I think this is about as large as I can make it. Can anyone see that? Can you see that, Benaiah?
Con, I can see.
Yeah.
All right, this is
Dionysus.
Con Dionysus, the youthful, beautiful, but effeminate god of wine.
So it's a man, but he's effeminate, right? It's a masculine entity, but it's effeminate. Okay, go ahead.
He is also
It likes to drink, David. Go ahead.
he is also called both by Greek and Romans Bacchus, that is the noisy or riotous god, which was originally a mere epithet or surname of Dionysus, but does not occur till after the time of Herodotus. According to the common tradition, Dionysus was the son of Zeus and Semele, the daughter of Cadmus of Thebes, whereas others described him as a son of Zeus by Demeter, Lo, Dione, or Arge. Diodorus further mentions a tradition according to which he was a son of Ammon and Amathia, and that Ammon, from fear of Rhea, carried the child to a cave in the neighborhood of Mount. In the neighborhood of Mount Nicaea, in a lonely island formed by the river Triton. Ammon there entrusted the child to Nicaea, the daughter of Atreus, and Athena likewise undertook to protect the boy. Others represent him as the son of Zeus by Persephone or Iris, or describe him simply as the son of Lethe or Indus or of Indus. The same diversity of opinions prevails in regard to the native place of the god, which in the common tradition is Thebes, while in others we find in India, Libya, Crete, Dracanum, in Samos, Naxos, Elis, Eleutheræ, or Teos mentioned as his birthplace. It is owing to this diversity in the traditions that ancient writers were driven to the supposition that there were originally several divinities which were afterwards identified under the one name of Dionysus. Cicero distinguishes 5 Dionysi and Diodorus. The common story which makes Dionysus the son of Semele by Zeus runs as follows. Hera, jealous of Semele, visited her in the disguise of a friend.
Okay. So we don't have to go. If they want to read more on that, they can read it themselves. I'll actually I'll drop the link in the room. So essentially, they send it's the son of Semele and Zeus, right? Zeus is no other than what you refer to as Jesus, Jesus Christ, right? That's where that whole concept comes from. But we'll go a little more in depth into this whole Dionysus thing. I'll post that link in the room for those that may want to read that in their leisure. So now let's get to the origin of this. The things the world loves are often the things Yahuah detests, hate, despise, right? Because he knows the true origin of them. And most of you don't, right? So let's take for instance Groundhog Day, right? What anyone knows the whole concept of this whole Groundhog Day thing?
Gone. Supposedly, the groundhog comes out of the hole and it sees its shadow. That means that your winter months supposedly are supposed to be coming to an end within the next 2 weeks. And if he does not see his shadow, that means that the winter will be elongated.
Huh. So essentially, Groundhog Day is a divination by means of actually observing the emergence of hibernating animals, because a groundhog will hibernate, of hibernating animals to basically what Nefertali is saying, the arriving of spring, to determine whether or not spring is going to come early or is going to be prolonged if he sees his shadow. And that's nothing we should be doing, people. But some of you, you know, I mean, I've literally seen them do it in the news before, man. Will the groundhog see a shadow?
Yeah, they had a. I seen they had an actual groundhog, whatever it is, you know, come out the ground on TV.
Okay. It's
Like,
really
wow.
big in Ohio, too. It's really big in Ohio.
Kind of came up from hibernating, right? We should not be doing this, man. Yet people seem to pay attention to these kind of things, man. In blissful ignorance, they pay attention to it. To all of these pagan things, the people of the Most High seem to be paying attention to it. What about Inauguration Day? Everyone knows what Inauguration Day is, right? It's when the president is about to be inaugurated in the office.
Okay.
But where did it come from? It came from the customs augury. Divinations using potent based on flight patterns of birds. This is what they get the Inauguration Day from. It's a vestige of ancient Greece and ancient Rome. This deity, Aguas, were the only ones allowed to foretell the future events, to guide the rulers, to guide the militaries, commanders, to make their decisions. The first king of Yasha-Allah, King Saul, right? King Saul. He consulted with a whisperer. You guys remember that? When the kingdom was about to be taken away from him.
Come on.
After Samuel died, Saul went and talked to a witch to call Samuel back from the dead.
So First Samuel's.
Come on. He wasn't supposed to do that. And Samuel told him, what are you doing awaken me? You know you're not supposed to do this. And so basically he told him, Yahuah was going to punish you with your heart in that. And Saul tried to beg for repentance, but he kept sinning. Right?
Come on.
The witch of Endor. Why did he call her? To predict the outcome of the future battle. See, Saul turned away from Yahuah. He turned away from Yahweh. And he went the way of Nimrod. Rebellion is witchcraft, according to 1 Samuel 15:23. That old adage. It doesn't mean that to me. You ever hear them say that to you? Well, that's not why I celebrate. It don't mean that to me.
Yep.
I'm trying to tell them about Christmas. Well, that's not why I do it. It doesn't mean that to me.
Right.
That's that old adage they love to recite to you. It doesn't mean that to me. That's not going to fly when those reapers come, right? When those reapers come to burn all offensive things, it doesn't mean that to me. It's not going to fly. Right? See, Yahuah makes the omens. Understand that. Yahuah makes these omens, right? So as we are being refined, we're supposed to purge the dross out of our lives. I remember when I had to eliminate all the icons. My mom, she was raised a Christian. Nefertalis, he had crosses and everything. They would give me a cross as a gift, right? I remember this one cross I used to wear around my neck all of the time. I didn't know any damn better. You understand what I'm saying? I was a young man. I'm doing a lot of push-ups. I would put that cross on and then floss. My chest packs look like 2 hamburgers. Girls love it. The girls love it. I'm standing there like a damn fool with an idol around my neck.
Wow.
You understand what I'm saying? With the cross on, like them rappers.
Yeah. You're not alone.
Get that Jesus piece.
Mm-hmm.
Huh. So when we're being refined, we're supposed to purge all of this foolishness out, right? So I remember I had to get rid of all these icons, crosses out of my life, and then I began on the journey of removing the tradition of these men. I've been through all of these schools of thought. I said, man, I gotta get these things out of my mind, man. Because I was obeying the traditions of men and not the Most High. Because when I saw what was written in the words of the Most High, it's not what most men were doing. So I say, I got to get away from this. I stopped making excuses about trying to justify the cross, living in darkness. See, the truth is like a bright light and exposes the darkness. You understand what I'm saying? That truth exposes the darkness. That's why when you shine the light of truth on someone, they may not like you. They will not like you. But the Gentiles find the darkness very pleasing. And some of you are in the Gentile state of mind. They find the dark very pleasing. And the truth, they hate that thing. So many of our forefathers inherited only lies. Let's get Jeremiah 16, verse 19. Our forefathers inherit nothing but lies, yet we'll still follow it. We'll still put on a cross. We'll still celebrate Valentine's Day. Some of you, you're going to hear this message. You're going to still go out and buy chocolate. And if you don't do it, your woman's going to get mad with you and say, I don't want you to listen to the true disciples of Christ anymore, especially at Nefertari. It seems like Kahan Tazadaq got worse since he came around. That's how they talk, man.
What they say, I missed
They're trying to divide you one against the other, man.
Yeah.
Why you listen to him? Why you let him control you? See, that's the devil coming in. Controlling them. These are grown men, my head. These men think for themselves.
Come on.
You hear him?
Come on. That's right.
Nobody controlling nobody over here. The only one that's in control over here is the Most High, man. You better wake up.
Praise the Most High.
Because people keep dying. You know what? The brother Shahar that we was talking to, Nefertari, did that brother tell you he had 4 family members die this week?
Damn.
I bet they wasn't anticipating that, man. Man, the Most High is hurling them down, man. Every time I talk to someone else is dying, man. So the thing that goes in my mind is, damn, was their soul right? Did they make amends with the Most High and were they living how they're supposed to be living? And I'm going to hit you with something, man. Most people are not. That's what's scary about this thing. That's why Yahuah told us to walk circumspectively, man. He said to watch and pray. That you enter not into temptation. When I was at the gym, that first brother that you guys talked to today, right? There was a younger brother with him. I said, what about him? He said, oh, yeah, I'm only 24. I said, man, when Benaiah joined this, he was 22. The Most High loves nothing better than a young man coming into the truth. Because it's keeping you away from that wickedness. And that's what it's going to take, man, to really build a nation of righteousness, man. You're going to have to get these little children. In order to get a virgin daughter, we're going to have to raise them, man. We're going to have to raise them.
Come on.
That's the only way that our son's going to have virgin daughters, or they're going to go out and get one of these daughters of adultery. I was in the park yesterday, no cap, man. I told Yasser Beam, said, you hear that little girl say? 2 little girls, one of them looked about 7 and the other one about 5, start coming over there. We're doing push-ups, pull-ups, and dips. And she come over, I'm not a girl, I'm a gangster. I'm not a girl, I'm a gangster.
Wow.
Ain't nobody saying nothing. You know I had to say something, man. I'm kahan. I don't give a damn if her parents don't like it. I say, excuse me, what did you say, sis? She said, I'm not a girl. I'm a gangster. I said, you don't want to be a girl? You're responsible for our nation. I'm trying to get her mind right now, Fertility. She said, no, I don't want to be a girl. It's boring. There's nothing to do. And she trying to do one-arm push-ups. She's about 7 years old. No cap, man. Y'all should be as my witness. She trying to do one-arm push-ups. I said, man, they always got this little sister acting like real masculine, you know. Then there was a little one following her. I said, is that your sister? I said, is that your sister? She said, no, that's my cousin. But I'm not a girl. I'm a gangster. So she's saying the same thing the bigger one is saying. Said, wouldn't you like to know how to design? I said, what kind of clothing do you like? She said, yeah, I like mostly Nike. And I said, why don't you be a woman and design your own clothing line? You ever thought about that? I started thinking. She started smiling. Oh, yeah, that would be kind of nice. You know, I said, yeah, you don't want to be a gangster. Then I said, do you know what happened to gangsters? It's not how it's all painted up in the rap songs and televisions. Gangsters die early. Gangsters always have someone chasing them. Gangsters end up in prison. Is that what you want? I said, no. I said, well, that's what happened to gangsters. You know, you want to be a young lady. And then I'm looking around for her parents. You know what I mean? Because I got a bone to pick with her parents. Like, what? Because I told Yasabeem, I said, you hear that? And I told Eric. Eric was there. I said, someone had to teach her that, man. They learned that from someone, man. They didn't just pick that up. How you glamorizing it? What kind of nation are we in when you glamorize being a gangster, Marty Mar? You're a young girl, about 7. The other one must have been about 6 or 5. What kind of world are we living in when our young daughters are glorifying being a gangster and telling you that being a girl is boring? I'm looking around for our parents, they're nowhere to be found.
That's sad, man.
Nowhere to be found. I said, damn, David. I said, well, where's your parents?
Television.
It's crazy, man. Save the children, man. It's up to us. It's up to us, man. I'm not a girl, I'm a gangster. Hey, did you get that Jeremiah 16 and 19?
Khan, it's the book of Jeremiah. Jeremiah chapter 16, verse 19. O Yahuah, my strength and my fortress, and my refuge in the day of affliction. The Gentiles shall come unto thee from the ends of the earth, and shall say, surely our fathers have inherited lies.
And you're in a Gentile state of mind. Go ahead.
Surely our fathers have inherited lies, vanity, and things wherein there is no profit.
So the prophecy is that all these nations, right? All these nations are going to come to Yasha Allah and these. This is why you see Nicholas Careford around, man. You understand? This is prophecy being fulfilled. It says all these nations are going to come to us and say, listen, our fathers was teaching lies. We need to learn under you. You understand? What we're witnessing is Bible prophecy being fulfilled. Prophecy being fulfilled.
I saw a video the other day of some Edomite saying that they found out the real Jews were so-called black people. So it's definitely spreading. It's definitely spreading. This knowledge is definitely spreading.
Book of Proverbs 14, verse 18. Watch this. Well, everyone that's simple is going to inherit folly. The parents of those 2 little girls that was allowing them to say, I'm a girl, not a gangster, is going to inherit folly. All you women that don't want to be under your leadership, your covering, your husband, you're going to inherit folly. But the clever ones, the ones that believe in this word, is going to be crowned with knowledge.
Book of Proverbs 14, verse 18. The simple inherit folly, but the prudent are crowned with knowledge.
Come on. The wise are crowned with knowledge. Anyone knows what syncretism is? Syncretism. Syncretism is making stuff mean other stuff. Why don't we see these things? Because an occult is hidden, meaning it's behind symbols of witchcraft. And it's on two different levels. One level is esoteric, esoteric. The true meaning is revealed to those initiated into the upper level. Like those are the higher Masons, right? The Illuminati is like a circle inside of a circle. The ones on the outside of the circle don't see what the people inside the circle that's inside the circle see. Esoteric knowledge. The true meaning is revealed to those that has esoteric knowledge, right? To those initiated in the upper levels, right? But exoteric, 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 that's the surface meaning shown to the masses, like Valentine's Day. Those with esoteric knowledge, they see what it really is. But those that's outside with exoteric knowledge can't see the truth. And this is why you don't know. See, the symbols they cherish don't mean anything sinister to them because the meaning is occulted, hidden to them. People perceive that exoteric meaning. You get the meaning that Valentine's is the day of love, showing your loved ones. That's exoteric knowledge. But those that has the esoteric knowledge know that they're worshiping the god of orgies and wine. It's not about giving gifts to your loved ones. That's exoteric, right? You're not seeing the inside of the circle. But when we show the esoteric, like we're showing here, the secret inside meaning, they react with that age-old comment, Benaiah. Oh, well, it don't mean that to me. That's not why I celebrate it. Why celebrate it at all? Why do it at all then? If that's not the reason you're doing it, why do it at all? See, the Catholic circles, or should I say circus, adopted every vestige of paganism and revised the meaning, and all of you Christians follow it. They simply revised the meaning to apply to some aspects of their new faith. Trinity, that came out of Babylon. See, this is called syncretism. Syncretism, right? And it's exactly what Yahuah told us not to do. Christmas tree, the wreaths, the maypoles, right? The rabbits, the eggs, so on and so forth. This is all connected with what? Fertility. The heart shape is repulsive to Yahuah, not because it's the shape of an ivy leaf, right? But it is associated with a fertility practice. Think about what it looks like. Think about what the ivy leaf looks like. It's associated with a fertility practice. And when you think about what it looks like, you'll see what he sees. What has been hidden is being revealed and shouted from the rooftops. The maypoles are witchcraft. Anybody know what a maypole is? I think I went over this last year, right? Maypole. You remember what that is? Let me see if I can pull one up.
Yeah, I remember that video. Well, it was,
Yeah, no one knew what it was.
I think we was going over Lupercalia again, or that last video. Yeah, I never seen that till you brought it up. But
You see them at these things, you don't even know what the hell they doing. You see little children running around them, and you don't know what the hell they doing, not knowing that they got you in some kind of a cult. Because you don't care to study. This is a maypole right here. This is what I mean when I say a maypole. You see that? You don't see that? That's a maypole. It's all fun and games. Look what you got your children doing. Well, that's not the reason we do it, kahan Tazadaq. Well, roger that. Keep going. Keep going. Maypole. That's witchcraft right there, man. You said, Tazadaq, how's it witchcraft? We're just walking around a pole. They're closely related to the other fertility customs. You see, but you don't observe. Syncretism. What syncretism does, it merges opposing ideas and beliefs together, confusing the good teachings with the corrupt seeds, right? Give you an example of what I'm talking about. GMO. A GMO zombie seed, it corrupts the whole food supply. And it produces death throughout the communities. And it has a cancerous effect. It has a cancerous side effect. Practicing evil tradition produces spiritual darkness, likewise. And it opens a person to demonic activity. See, a lot of you don't believe that demons exist in this world. Demons exist, man. Thing is, Marty, when people start to find the truth, but they cling to traditions instead. This is the leaven that was talked about by Hamashiach in Matthew, the 16th chapter. That's the leaven that he was talking about. What is the heart symbol? Anyone? What does this heart symbol represent? Anyone knows? The heart symbol is the symbol of debauchery. I'll say that again. The heart symbol is the symbol of debauchery. It derived from the names of the Roman deity Bacchus. Bacchus. His symbol is now promoted and associated with what? Valentine's Day. See these little hearts, pink heart, green heart, red heart. It was the same symbol of the Greek deity of wine, debauchery. Dionysus. So we derive our word debauchery from the Roman form of the deity name. The heart is the image of an ivy leaf. An ivy leaf that's worn as a wreath by Dionysus during his feasting and orgies. Orgies. Forbidden in the scriptures, known as fornication. People together having sex. All kind of different people having sex, spreading diseases. Orgies. You watch porn, man, you want to do that. It turns you on because you're sick and you're not of the Most High. Orgies. In this day and age, Esau calls it swinging. Some of you are so damn sick, you take your damn wife and you go to a swingers party. And you watch another man go up into your wife because all of you are filled with demons. And you're spreading all kind of damn body fluids. and all sorts of diseases. And you say, boy, that was fun. And you got all kind of damn spirits on you. Whatever spirit that person that you laid down with had on them is now in you. But you thought it was just sex. See, Dionysus was honored for the great harvest, winemaking, fertility, theater, orgies, and drunkenness. David, drunkenness. His symbol for orgy is now utilized by the ivy leaf. And this is shown with a piercing arrow most of the time. Bacchus corresponds to Nimrod, the archer. See that sign that represents Sagittarius? For all you that's into the damn astrology. Bacchus corresponds to Nimrod, the archer, Sagittarius, right? Or Cupid, right? They both had arrows, right? Another name for him is Orion, the hunter. So they disguise it by many names. The arrow penetrating the heart symbolizes a clitoral, right? Bacchus is seen in the art wearing a wreath of ivy leaves on his head, doing this organistic ritual. Cupid's arrow, what does that represent? So now we know what the heart leaf represents, or the heart represents. The symbol of the heart represents that. What about Cupid's arrow, or the Sagittarius arrow, or Nimrod's arrow? What does that represent? Another Roman deity. Based on the Greek one is Cupid. Cupid essentially means desire. And Cupid has golden arrows. So Nefertari fell out. Couldn't handle it. Nefertari got floored with the knowledge. So Cupid essentially means desire. And Cupid has golden arrows. See, Cupid is the mythological child of Mercury and Venus, right? Cupid inflamed erotic desire in all who would offer it to him. So when they talk about falling in love, Marty Marr, they always talk about Cupid. They even made songs about it. Cupid, pull back your bow. I mean, they're making songs about it, not knowing what the heck they're doing. And you see him when people fall in love, they say, yo, Cupid shot you with his arrow. See that? Cupid and hearts are thought to be good. Yet, brothers and sisters, they're far from it. Woe to those who call good evil and evil good. Get Jeremiah 5:20-25. Jeremiah 5:20-25. So the scriptures is saying death and destruction to those of you that call this stuff Valentine's Day good and good evil. See, what I'm doing, you calling it evil. We need to boycott him. He's messing up my cells. No, we're telling the truth. And you should know the truth, and the truth shall make you free. Destruction. That word woe could be replaced with destruction to those that call evil good and good evil. Jeremiah 5:20-25.
It's the book of Jeremiah. Jeremiah chapter 5, verse 20. Declare this in the house of Yahuah.
It's Salaki. Money Man, where's y'all should be going by hearts? Well, y'all should be where you at, man. You going by hearts? I know it's almost damn Valentine's Day. You going to buy chocolate hearts or something, man? Some candy? Some of that. They have that little pink and red hard candy, man. You don't know what it is. Yep. To make you celebrate it in school, man. And you got all these little I love you on the Valentine's little heart. Yeah, so reason they put it in the heart. How do they put it in the square? How do they put it in the circle? Why the heart? Dang.
Yeah, those little
dude down.
Little powder ones
Little
are
powder.
shaped with the little messages on them.
Bro, they got the messages on them, man. Then chocolate candy. The whole damn box is made in the form of a red heart. And Jake don't know what the heck he's doing. So he go out and get it. He trying to give that to Eve. When she was a little girl, she'll take the damn candy heart. Yeah, he got me a box of heart. Now she want a damn diamond ring. She want a car. She want to go here. And that's simple Negro do it. And some of you damn, you so damn weak. You act like any damn day, Valentine's Day. You buying her all kind of things, man. Oh yeah, baby, I wanted that. Baby, we ain't only got no money. Bring your ass on. You don't want nothing. You don't want a damn thing. Come on, let's go. That's the attitude you got. You too ruthless. You damn right, man. Damn right, man. That's how a real man has to be. She always putting you in debt. Then when you get in debt, she's gonna leave you. He's so damn, he damn cater to every damn. A woman don't respect no damn man like that. And you women, you know I'm telling the truth, man. This is why you can't leave me alone. Man, he be telling that truth, man. He make me mad. He pissed me off, but he damn sure telling the truth. He tell her, I don't want you listen to Tazadaq anymore. I don't like you, how you look at him. I mean, he get in an argument. I be spent, and he hung. Hey, baby, I don't want you to listen to Tazadaq. See that nigga I would listen to, I want to. He walk off. Even though he walk off real quiet. She said, yeah, girl, I had to check his ass.
Oh, wait.
See, he needs to be taking some of them things that Tazadaq's telling him about so we could get out of this hellhole. You know, she be saying it, man.
Right. If she's smart.
He want her to look up to him, but he ain't giving her nothing to look up to.
Come on.
Get it right, man. You gotta give the woman something to look up to. Because I'm telling you, man, it's in the woman's nature, man. She ain't gonna respect no man that he's sitting around playing video games with his stepson.
That's it.
Playing video games all day. And she come to visit him, he's in his mom's house in the projects, in the back room. Grown ass man, 35, 40 years old. Arguing with his mom over Kool-Aid. Damn Kool-Aid. Mom, you drink my Kool-Aid? This boy, you need to get your ass out here. You a grown man. What you gonna do when I die? I heard it go down like that, Marty, before, man. I hear it. Man, let me get out of here, man. Let's break up. And that's when I realized, man, that stuff hanging on this nigga. I'm not gonna go for me. He said, yo, let's break out. His pants sagging down, all that. Man, why you walking so far behind, man? Put your pants up, homie. Can't walk with you like that, man. You're supposed to stop that 25 years ago. He's still sagging. Still sagging. See, look at him. Look at this. Wow. Pants and everything sagging, man. She said it under her breath. Meanwhile, she's looking for another man. Then she's going to replace it. He's not going to. I don't know. It was all good just a week ago, Tazadaq. I said, brother, did you read my book? And he's trying to read it, but it's too late. He might be able to get it back, but it's going to take her time, man. But according to the scriptures, man, she go out, she lay with someone else. You can't take it back. You're going to have to take the L for that one.
Right.
You're going to have to take the L for that one. It's better to get it now, man. Get it right now. So back to what we're talking about, Cupid, I believe. So Bernard was reading the scriptures, man. Jeremiah 5:20-25. Salakia.
Come on, it's the book of Jeremiah. Jeremiah chapter 5, verse 20. Declare this in the house of Jacob, and publish it in Judah. How is Judah in the Kadash? Would it be
Judah?
Would it be Yehuda?
Yeah, I mean,
Yahuah.
they say Yahudah, right? And in the Lashawan Kadash, it's Yahuah.
Yahuah. Come on.
Yeah.
And publish it in Yahuah, saying, verse 21, hear now this, O foolish people, and without understanding, which have eyes and see not, which have ears and hear not. Fear ye not me, saith the Supreme Allahan? Will ye not tremble at my presence, which have placed the sand for the bound of the sea by a perpetual decree, that it cannot pass it? And though the waves thereof toss themselves, yet can they not prevail. Though they roar, yet can they not pass over it. Verse 23. But this people hath a revolting and rebellious heart.
Wow.
They are revolted and gone. Neither say they in their heart, let us now fear the Supreme Allahim Yahuah, that giveth rain, both the former and the latter, in his season. He reserveth unto us the appointed weeks of the harvest.
It's talking about you, man. This people, man. It's a rebellious people. God, you know.
Verse 25. Your iniquities have turned away these things, and your sins have withholden good things from you.
Y'all hear that? Now, did you guys know some symbols of fertility they put right in your face that you probably don't know about, right? Like the witch's hat is a symbol of fertility. That's why it's so tall and pointy. That represents a man's penis. How many of you knew that? Wizard of Oz and all this stuff, they putting, these symbols right in your face, and you don't know what's going on. You don't know what's going on because your mind don't go any damn further than the damn ghetto. And you driving around the damn block playing the same song over and over, trying to impress one of these Eves. We call those things that they have in DC.
The obelisk.
The obelisk. That represents a man's penis, man.
Come on.
That's penis worship. So it's the sundial. The sundial with the needle represents and the sun on the pavement represents the penis going into a woman's vajayjay. That's all occult worship of these fertilities and things that you're seeing, right? That all goes back to this. And Valentine's Day has much to do with this. However, people look at it, but they don't know what they're looking at. It's just a hat. It's just a witch hat. Well, why did they have to put that there? When you start to ask why, you start to get up into the reason people do things. Why did they put that there? What's the meaning of it? Why do they have these things all around the world? They got one in where that highest Roman Catholic church is. They got one right out there, sundial. Right out there, a sundial. And Jake don't see none of this. Let me show you something real quick, man. I'll show you what I'm talking about. Jake doesn't see, and if you do see it, they'll argue with you so that they could keep it. They, even if you inform them, like right now, see how we going into this, exposing it? Most of these people are not going to discontinue from this. David did.
Nope.
Look at this. See this? These are all symbols of fertility used by pagans that's adopted by Christianity and is hidden in plain sight. See that? This represents the male penis. The Christmas tree is a representation of the male penis.
Okay.
See? The erected pole hat, tree, or spear are hidden symbols of male fertility. You see that? See that? The pillow on top of a church. That's why they made them that way. It's a symbol of fertility, and some of them have sundials on the worship on top because they worship the sun god Nimrod. But this is worship of the male penis, right? The maypole that I pulled up earlier. You see, the male fertility, the phallus, and the accompany anything vaginal. The wreath represents the vaginal. But Jake, he doesn't. Jake don't know a damn thing. He's not concerned about this. Well, that's not the reason I do it, Tazadaq. But wait until the Most High's judgment comes.
Mm-hmm.
Wait until the Most High's judgment comes. See, you saying that's not the reason you do it. See if it gets you out of this thing. You see, and what happens, man, is you program your children with fertility, with orgastic love. That's represented by that arrow penetrating the heart shape. When put Cupid is shooting that arrow through the heart. That's a cool imagery of the male and female genitalia. The arrow, see, give me watch what the Most High said about Yahuah. He said that they're alternative lifestyle by nature. Someone give me Deuteronomy 32:32. See, the arrow is always symbolic to the man's penis. Watch this. We can find it in the scriptures, Marty Mo. Because it's alluding to Sodom. We know what happened in Sodom. So when it's talking about his vine, it's talking about his rod. It's talking about his arrow. Deuteronomy 32 and 32.
This is the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 32, verse 32. Their vine is of the vine of Sodom and of the fields of Amorah. Their grapes are grapes of gall. Their clusters are bitter. Their wine is the poison of serpents and the fierce venom of cobras. Is it not stored up with me, sealed up among my treasures?
So their vine is the vine of Sodom. It represents sodomy. It represents the land of Sodom and Gomorrah. And you know what happened there. You know what happened there. You know what happened there.
Sad.
So the word triple X, right? They make triple. What is Yahuah makes movies and then he call them triple X? What does he mean? What does he mean by that, Nefertali? The word triple X rated. See, when you see
Sexual.
a heart shape with an arrow through it, the arrow going through it like Cupid, you're really seeing the symbol for orgy. That's the symbol for orgy. See, to Yahuah is debauchery from Bacchus, right? Debauchery from Bacchus. And it's the highest level of fornication on earth. People simply don't realize what they're doing and what they're training their children to do with this entire Valentine's Day thing. Yeah, little children going to school, and they probably already did it. Well, they're going to do it tomorrow. Tomorrow's Monday. So they're going to come home with these little Valentine's Day cards. Remember that stuff, man, Nefertali? You used to come out with, be my Valentine. You saw a girl that you love, please be my Valentine. She liked that elder guy. The guy that get in trouble all the time. If you were the quiet type, she don't want you. You might have something, please be my Valentine. You said, I'm going to get her this time. She don't even like you, man. She didn't even like you. Broke your heart. She broke your Cupid. You know what I mean? So you're getting the children caught up into all of this stuff and don't even realize what you're doing. You don't even realize what you're training them to perform. People simply don't realize it. Let's get Ephesians 4:17 through 19. The scriptures say that there's great ignorance in them. Ephesians chapter 4, verse 17 through 19. Valentine's Day. Kahan Tazadaq's book.
It's the book of Ephesians, chapter 4, verse 17.
Hey, Marty, can you say a box of candy for Yashibin? Hey, Yashibin, we're going to send you a box of hearts, man.
He's on the missing list, man. That's weird. But look for our brother.
This I say, therefore, and testify in Yahuah that ye henceforth walk not as other Gentiles walk, in the vanity of their mind. Verse 18. Having the understanding darkened, being alienated from the life of Yahuah through the ignorance that is in them, because of the blindness in their heart, who being past feeling have given themselves over unto lasciviousness, to work all uncleanness with greediness.
So what's going on is the dragon, the beastly world order, wages war against the bride and the marriage covenant of Hamashiach. But the dragon also controls all kingdoms of the world through three estates or orders, three orders, right? And those orders are clergy, that's you pastors, preachers, priests, through nobility, these titles of nobility, and through commoners, right? And these authorities, these authoritarians, order is called a beast, the beast of Revelation, right? And Rome is its final form because the United States is an extension of Rome. It's a military authority posing as a religious institution, is all it is. The pagans worship the sun, right? And they use fire, the reefs, the circles, the pillars, the bells, and many other items seen today as relics of all these rituals that you see these people celebrate. Some of the early Romans, these Romans, their beliefs came from the Greeks, the Egyptians, the Persians, and Babel. But the central foundation of the Roman nationalism essentially began at Roma. And so the original name of the city and language of the proto-empire. And so the Roman mythology began with two orphan children. And I could guarantee there's not a person on the call that hasn't heard of these two orphan children, Romulus and Remus, right? Who was supposedly nurtured by a she-wolf. And they were honored by a national day of purification involving a wolf, right? In Latin, they call it lupus. This wolf was supposed to have actually preserved their lives. How many of you knew, like I had in the covering, that when you proposing a toast, Marty Ma, did you know when you're proposing a toast, to raise a toast involves blessing of a deity? Yeah. We could read this in the book of Daniel, the 5th chapter. When you raise for a toast, you're paying homage to a deity. You see when Esau, he break ground on something, they tie a ribbon, and you cut through this ribbon when they're about to get land, or, you know, when they're granted permission to take something, they have some grand opening, they have this ribbon, and they take some big scissors and they cut it.
Yeah,
Don't you know that's supposed to be symbolic to fertility by cutting a woman's hymen? That's what that's symbolic to.
Wow, I didn't know that. I didn't know that part.
When someone is having a grand opening, when they're having a ribbon cutting, that's symbolic to the birth canal and cutting a woman's hymen.
Yeah, it makes sense. I see what you mean.
Come on. Yep.
Wow. They get you going. They get you going and coming, Khan. That stuff you would never know. They slip that in on you.
Come on. Yeah. You don't know. Nobody. People don't know it. And so Valentine's Day, it wasn't called that, right? This day usually used to take place on February the 15th instead of the 14th. And supposedly it was a purification festival. And this festival, this Valentine's Day wasn't called Valentine's Day then. It was called Lupercalia, or Wolf Festival, right? Because this was paying homage to these two Roman orphans, right? So two male youths representing Romulus and Remus ran around the city butt-ass naked, ran around the city butt naked in the nude, laughing and whipping strips of wolf skin. And they would dip those wolf skins in blood. Don't believe me? Go and check it out for yourselves. Check it out for yourselves. Get Kahan Tazadaq's book, man. The real Hebrew Israelites versus Edom and Khazari, right? So they would dip these wolf skins in blood. Right?
God.
And so these unmarried girls, a bunch of unmarried girls, exposed to these preposterous, would be lashed with these blood wolf hides by these boys running around the city. And so every eligible girl's name was collected. And then the young men would draw a name from wherever they put them in. And this gave us the phrase, luck of the jaw. That's where it came from, luck of the jaw. And guess what would happen? Whatever name a young man would draw out, that girl would be his consort in the festival. And he would have sex with her. And this Lupercalia was renamed Valentine's Day. And they changed it to February the 14th instead of the 15th, just to throw you off after it became Christianized. Before it became Christianized, it was on February the 15th. It was called Lupercalia. But when it became Christianized, they changed the day and they changed the name to Valentine's Day. They changed the day to February the 14th. I can't make this stuff up, man. So they adopted it into the new universal religion. How many of you knew the word Catholic means universal? Catholic is a universal religion in the manner that all forms of Christianity come from the Roman Catholic Church. I don't care if you call yourself a Baptist, Seventh-day Adventist. Essentially, you're still a Catholic. You came out of that. You see? This is why it means universal. Catholic means universal. Universal because they want the one world order. That's coming from the papacy, right? The Pope. So all the behaviors and symbols remain intact. Same symbols, same behaviors, but the names would change. And the reason the name was changed, it was to hide the origin from you, the innocent victims that don't know you're committing sin. But now you know. And I know we can't change people by pointing out their faults. We must sow seeds and show them the right way, and that's what we're trying to do. Let's get Deuteronomy 18, verse 9. Deuteronomy 18, verse 9. Go ahead and cut some ribbon. Hosea 4 and 6. My people are destroyed for a lack of knowledge.
The book of Deborim, chapter 18, verse 9. When thou art come into the land which Yahuah thy Elohim giveth thee, thou shalt not learn to do after the abominations of those nations.
Mm-hmm. So, how many of you know about Japan's Shinto shrines?
La'ah.
No, I never heard that one.
Let me see if I can pull up one. Someone get Matthew 10 and 26. That's all paganistic in origin, and it represents fertility as well. Japan's Shinto shrines is only about sexuality. Understand that. All paganistic shrines are only about one thing: sexual fertility. On the first Sunday in Kawasaki, Japan Shinto priests officiate in a festival called Kanarama. Kanarama Matrasuri. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that other word right, but I could pronounce the English transliteration of it. Penis festival. Penis festival. I can't make this up, man. Let me see if I can pull one up. Oh, this is heavy, Nefertari.
Absolutely, King.
You seen them in the movies, you didn't know what they were.
No.
I'm going to show you one. You said, I seen that thing. I think that thing was holy. Nah, man. Represents fertility. I'm going to show you one of the Shinto shrines. There's one right there. See that?
Wow.
Oh, you thought that was righteous, huh?
Khan.
But I tell you that how they play.
They done shown that
Shrine.
1,000 times in movies. That yeah, I know. I seen that 100,000 times.
Come. We see them in the movies, we don't know what the hell we looking at. Because we don't expect them to do it. Nah, Tazadaq. No, they wouldn't do it. Well, you better get your mind right, man. So they have penis festival. So inside of these shrines right here, they have a Shinto priest that literally officiate in the penis festival. And they have the same kind of warm-hearted fever that the Western world embraces Christmas and Santa Claus. So the Japanese culture essentially celebrates sex. A giant penis, I can't make this up. But you know what? Don't believe me. Go and check it out for yourselves. A giant penis and vaginas are paraded through the streets around the Shinto shrines. And they know I'm not lying. And neither one of you could call me a damn liar right now. A giant penis and a giant vagina is paraded through the streets near these Shinto shrines, man. At least 95% of the population is Shinto or Buddhist. You understand? 95% of the population. And they view their behavior as completely normal. Instead of feeling shame, they are profoundly gleeful about their behavior. See, the Western mind is applied at such an open debauchery, yet they fail to see how they do the same thing with the Christmas tree. Ornaments, tinsels, wreaths. These are all Western versions of penises, testicles, semen, and vaginas. Vagina wreaths. Displaying our debauchery on every door and tree on display in the window. Yahuah ordered us to never bring such abominations into our homes. Deuteronomy 7:25 through 26. Deuteronomy 7:25 through 26. Let me see if I can find me a YouTube video on this so you guys will know I'm not making it up. It's not ain't true. I'm from Japan. We don't. Okay. Prove me wrong.
Kahan.
Find something.
It's the book of Deuteronomy. Deborim, chapter 7, verse 25. The graven images of their gods shall ye burn with fire. Thou shalt not desire the silver or gold that is on them, nor take it unto thee, lest thou be snared therein, for it is an abomination to the Supreme Elohim Yahuah.
I'm gonna take the music out of this.
Verse 26. Verse 26. Neither shalt thou bring an abomination into thine house, lest thou be a cursed thing like it. But thou shalt utterly destroy it, detest it, and thou shalt utterly abhor it, for it is a cursed thing.
Here's a Shinto shrine parade. I can't make this stuff up, man. Don't get mad at me. I'm just a historian. I don't even know what they're doing, man. They don't even know what they're looking at. They don't even know what they're looking at.
Those are the 3 6s right there.
Look at that. Look at that. 666. 666. 666. Look, this represents a giant penis and giant vagina. Look at this, man. That thing right there represents a penis inside a vagina. This thing right here represents the vagina. That thing represents the penis. Fertility. Some of them may not even know what they're doing because they have exoteric knowledge. But the ones that's commanding it, they has esoteric knowledge. You see? Maybe they got up there female. That's something, man. And they parade around that thing. Next time you see one of them in the Kung Fu Theater movies, now you know what you're looking at.
I don't know.
Shall I read that Matthew verse?
Yeah, go ahead.
This is the book of Matthew, chapter 10, verse 26. Therefore, do not fear them, for whatever is concealed shall be revealed, and whatever is hidden shall be made known. What I say to you in the dark, speak in the light, and what you hear in the ear, proclaim on the housetops. And do not fear those who kill the body, but are unable to kill the being, but rather fear him who is able to destroy both being and body in Gehenna.
Yeah, so Nimrod, take this back to Babylon, right? Nimrod was defiled as the sun, which is why we see his ancient persona called Santa. Santa, right? Santa flying around chimneys around December the 25th. He was the first Superman. Nimrod was the first Superman, becoming every sun deity. Krishna, Malak, Apollo, Zeus, Woden. We claim we see this stuff, but we fail to teach our children the truth, man. You're supposed to obey the Most High, man, in his words. Yachanan 14 and 21, man. Yachanan 14 and 21. That's what I got in. I got anything about Valentine's Day?
This is the book of Yachanan, chapter 14, verse 21. He who possesses my commands and guards them, it is he who loves me. And he who loves me shall be loved by my Father, and I shall love him and manifest myself to him. Yahuah, not the one from Kirah, said to him, Master, what has come about that you are about to manifest yourself to us and not to the world?
And you got anything, man, on this topic, man? And you got anything, Marty, Benaiah, Jadir, Nefertali? And you got anything, man?
Not a lot. All these pagan holidays, rituals, practices, festivals, they all just are extensions of Rome, which is extensions of the Greeks, which is an extensions of all the other civilizations stemming from Babylon that, Nimrod, Semiramis, and Tammuz decided to make a confederation, a conspiracy against the Most High. And that's what it really boils down to. I mean, you could tell people these things and go in depth into it and tell them exactly when it started and why they do it. But for some reason, especially Jake, for some reason, it's always, oh, that's not why I do it. Or, it's like people don't care to pay attention to anything anymore.
Right.
And in that scripture that we went over previously, I can't remember, but it said that the wise will receive the crown. And the simple will just receive folly, because that's all you're gonna receive is folly, confusion, and
that was Proverbs 14 and 18.
Proverbs 14, 18. Khan, that's a perfect precept for what we've been going over. It's just like it's almost a bad thing to pay attention what is going on around you these days. I mean, last night I was sitting with cool, bro. Yeah, but you could be an Israelite but still have a Gentile state of mind. Anyways,
what do you say, man? Israelite. Someone put something in the comment section.
You would say Greeks were Israelites, though. Yeah, that might. I mean, they
not
might.
All Greeks was Israelites, man. Don't start that. Some of the Greeks was Israelites, man. Not all Greeks, man. Remember when Esau moved into a land, man, he took on the name of those people when he pushed them out of the land.
Right.
But go ahead, huh?
You could still be an Israelite, but you still have a Gentile state of mind. We're not talking about, anyways.
Right.
You can still worship Nimrod and be an Israelite. I mean, all right, whatever. But yeah, I was watching. Man, come on, man.
I mean, how people celebrating it right now today?
Right. So it don't matter. I mean, you could be Israel, but if you're not following the laws, statutes, commands from Most High, then Most High is not going to acknowledge you. You're going to get what Yahuah Shai said, I never knew you. I never knew you. I don't know who you are. But I was watching something last night, and apparently there's a Super Bowl gospel celebration. And I just like, are we praising the Most High for the Super Bowl? Like, is that's really what's going on now? And I was sitting down, I was like, does this not feel like a cash grab to anybody? Because they know Jake like to listen to gospel music, and they know they like the Super Bowl too. So why don't we just combine them? I'm sitting there saying, okay, does this not feel like a money grab to anybody? And everybody's like, oh no, you paying too much attention, or you, I don't watch it for that, or we not. I mean, like, does it not matter to anybody to look into the things we put in our faces anymore? I'm just really just baffled, honestly. But that's all. It's really just strange times we're living in, where people don't care about anything they have in front of themselves. Anything you put in front of yourself is can be dangerous. It's very dangerous. Certain things we have to guard our
Some of
spirits.
these guys just like to debate, man. He talking about the Greeks. Who's talking about the Greeks, man? Yeah, I mean, we talking to all Israelites that's doing this stuff, man. I mean, he's the Greeks is Israelites. So what? And they was doing it then, they doing it now. They off. That's the point. That's the point here.
Yeah, you got
People always want to come on and debate, man. It's not a debate forum. Oh, the Negro's a strange creature, man.
Everybody wants to debate.
He got an argument waiting for you. Liberate his thinking. He want to argue again. Link's in the room, man.
Cool, bro. Come on into the room and state your
Cool, bro. Come on into the room. Cool, bro. Come on into the room, man. They always think they know. Man.
Stay cool. Stay cool.
Wow. It's not but some of that one West doctrine. You can get his head cut off. He come in, man. Niggas careful to stole my image, man. Cool, bro. Come on in here, man. You got something you want to say? David. Wow. You got anything, man?
Kahan Tazadaq.
I could be referred to as that. How may I help you? It's finished the laugh, man.
David. Oh, brother, what's good? Wow.
If he come in the room, we're gonna take his head.
He know better than that.
They go listen to some of these Israelites and think they know, man. There's always some jerk that want to come over here and try to debate. And he come in, he start yelling. When that truth start cutting, he want to yell. He don't want people to hear the word going forth because he's gonna get cut down. Come on in here, cool, bro. You cool, right? Come on in here. The Greeks, Israelites, come on in. Come on in. I shut his ass down quick, man. Hey, just him saying that tells me he don't know the scriptures, man. Simple as hell.
Yeah, he know better than coming here. They always doing this, making statements, but never.
It's good. It's good because it keeps showing that true disciples of Christ's record is 1 million and up.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? It's good. Because we already finished the lesson. We'll take his head. We'll take a little bit ahead, man, before we end it.
Game over. We win. All praises be to Yahuah.
Come on. All praises.
Greeks were Israelites. He won't come in here. You notice he's not coming, right? On Fertility.
Yeah, he know better. He's smart though. He know not to come in here. Keep throwing stones and hiding your hand, bro. But that's okay.
They do the same thing every time. Play like they can't get in there, man. Every time they always act like they can't get in. It's not that difficult to get into the room, you know. Get onto the platform.
He knows how to get in, Marty. He doesn't want to get on.
He must have made a large investment into that BS Valentine celebration. He's trying to rep it.
Must be.
when you shed the skin of being in the world, man, you play by a different set of rules, man. You, you know, we come with, I mean, you don't even come with that folly, man. You don't come with that nonsense. That's how I know these cats ain't really real, man, because that when they come in, they play games, they do all that, and they always start trouble, man. They always start acting erratic and stupid, man. I know they don't know what they're doing there, man. Just want to see them one time come in and show a little bit of intelligence, man. The other dude the other night, he's playing around with the mic, doing all that. It don't take a rocket scientist to navigate the mic situation. And then they look stupid, and he had to know to show his face. You know, you look real stupid, brother, doing that. That's how they navigate, man. And they maybe they can't get into on the platform because they're not meant to be on it, man.
Mr. Manny, you got something to say? Because you just come in here and you sit and you don't say anything. You can sit on the other side. You came in here last night, you didn't say one word. I'm not understanding the point of that. I don't know what to say, man. Just come in and sit in the room. I don't get that. David, you got anything?
And I just wanted to add that if these people are not following the law, statutes, and commandments of Yahuah, they're not Israelites. They can't call themselves that. You know, only a true Hebrew Israelite can call himself that because he's not practicing any of these worldly so-called festives that they partake in. That's just like today. You have a man, the Most High creates him as a man. He wants to be a woman. You can't keep going back and saying, well, hey, that woman is a man. Look, he's a man regardless. But, you know, that's that reprobated mindset. Always trying to confuse folks. The Most High say don't do it, and you partake in it, you an abomination, point blank. You know, you can't say that these people were Israelites if they're not practicing the Hebrew Israelites' traditions and cultures. You can't say that. But, you know, I can dig how man wants to confuse folks.
Let's get that guy's not gonna come in the room. So
No. Smart dude.
Let me show people that the Greeks, there were some Israelites, you know, that was Greeks, but what he said doesn't line up with Bible prophecy, right? Those 4 world empires. First world empire was the Babylonians. Second world empire was the Medo-Persian Empire. The third world empire was the Grecians, the Greeks, who were Edomites. And since that time, they ruled the world. So you telling me the people that was slaying Hamashiach when he was walking the earth, that Greco-Roman powers, people, you telling me that they were you simple as hell, man. The only one that was involved in that was those Jews and so on and so forth that wanted Christ slave. But those people were Edomites, man. And I could prove it. Let's get the book of Daniel. Someone give me the book of Daniel. There's no one that he got to be out of his damn mind if he said Alexander the Greek was an Israelite. These Negroes are simple as hell. They hear things and they can't back it up with scriptures or any kind of evidence. Daniel spoke about this. So someone give me the book of Daniel, the chapter 7, verse 6. Daniel chapter 7, verse 6. There's a
I
lot of
got
these
that.
Israelites. This guy keep coming on my channel. So, oh well, Ruth, she was an Israelite. I said, you're a damn lie, man. It's somebody in the scriptures that Ruth was a Moabite. Then instead of addressing that, I said, to bring scriptures, he keep diverting. You see what I'm saying? He won't talk about the time. I said, well, I gave you scriptures, brother. Come with scriptures. Show me some precepts showing me that Ruth was an Israelite. It's the scripture specifically called Ruth a Moabite. You know why they don't want to do that? Because then they would have to admit that King David's great grandmother was a Moabite. You're going to have to stop lying, man. You guys are not going to make it in the kingdom with them lies like that, man. Someone get Daniel 7 and 6, man.
Chapter 7 of Daniel, verse 6. After this I beheld, and lo, another, like a leopard, which upon back of its 4 wings of a fowl, the beast had also 4 heads, and the dominion was given to it.
Read.
After this I saw in the night visions, behold, a 4th beast,
Now let's
dreadful
go
and
into
terrible.
Rome right there. Let's go into Rome. So when this right here, this beast right here, this represents Alexander in 7 and 6 and the Greeks. So you're going to tell me that world empire was Israelites, man? You simple as hell. That's the first time Esau came to power and ruled the world. And Esau's been ruling the world ever since then. Back since the time that Hamashiach was walking the earth, man. Yeah, let's get Daniel chapter 8, verse 5.
8 verse 5.
Well, the Negro's a strange creature, man. They make
And
up
as I
things,
was
man. The Bible ain't no damn comic book. That's why he won't come in the room, man. And he gonna get edified.
If you make statements, you need to be able to support those statements and come in the room. I mean, it's just that simple.
chapter 8 of Daniel, verse 5. And as I was considering, behold, as he goat came from the west on the
Okay,
face
stop.
of the
So
whole.
hold on. So now this dodo is going to tell me that the Israelites are represented by the goat. The goat represent Alexander and the Grecians because the goat hair is straight, right? Just like Esau's hair. This is talking about Alexander and his empire. The sheep represents Yahshua. That's why Hamashiach said he's going to separate the sheep from the goat. The he-goat represents Alexander the Greek. But you don't understand scriptures, man. It's not given to you to understand. You're regurgitating what you heard one of these bird-brained Israelites say that had no validity to it. Because you don't read for yourself. You took it, oh, that sounds nice, so I'll run with that. But when you cross-reference that stuff, it doesn't make any sense. That's why they don't like me, man, because I cut him and shut him down. Okay, read that up.
And as I was considering, behold, as he goat came from the west on the face of the whole earth, and touched not the ground.
So stop.
And
So what that means is that the Greeks, this is talking about the Third World Empire. That's when the Greeks was ruling the earth. They ruled the entire earth. This he-goat represented Alexander and the Greeks. Now you telling me this was Israelites? You don't know a damn thing about history, man. It's simple as hell, man. Them Israelites, they trying to turn the Bible into a comic book. And if you don't know the scriptures, they're able to do it to you. But they can't pull that nonsense with me, man. That's why he won't come in the room. That's folly that he putting out there. Go ahead,
And as I was considering, behold, as an he-goat came from the west on the face of the whole earth.
So where did he come from? He came from the west. He came from the west. And he ruled the entire earth. And then when Alexander died, he had 4 generals, and those 4 generals started ruling. Go ahead.
And as I was wondering, behold, a he-goat came from the west on the face of the whole earth, and touched not the ground. And the goat had a notable horn between his eyes. And he came to the ram that had 2 horns, which I had seen standing before the river, and ran unto him the fury of his power. And I saw him come close unto the ram, and he was moved with choler against him, and smote the ram, and brake his 2 horns. And there was no power in the ram to stand before him. and he cast him down to the ground and stamped upon him, and there was none that could deliver the ram out of his hand.
Come on, let's get
Therefore,
let's get verse let's get chapter 11 verse 4. Daniel's 11 and 4.
11 and 4, and then he shall stand up, his kingdom shall be broken, and
So
shall be
let me hit you with something, man, because you don't understand allegory. Whoever taught you didn't teach you right. In every verse that we've written, Alexander is described as a leopard, as a he-goat, or as a great horn, or a great king. That's all talking about Alexander the Great. And each prophecy, if you read on, Daniel also mentions that the great kingdom would actually be divided into 4 smaller empires. And this was Alexander's generals. Go ahead.
and when
That
he shall
prophecy,
stand,
and I'll hit you something. That prophecy was fulfilled when Alexander died. 4 generals ruled after him.
and when he shall stand up, his kingdom shall be broken, and shall be divided towards the 4 winds of heaven.
See, that's the 4 generals right there. Towards the 4 winds of heaven. Boy, you don't understand the Bible. Go ahead.
And not to his posterity, nor according to his dominion which he ruled. For his kingdom shall be plucked up, even for others beside those. And the king of the
That's when the
south,
Romans came in and took over. And that's not the only place Alexander is mentioned in the Bible. And he wasn't no damn Israelite. Alexander was an Edomite. He was a Macedonian. See, the thing is, a lot of Israelites, they're trying to say all Macedonians are Israelites. Man, you're all simple as hell, man. Man, you can't prove none of it. Let's get First Mac in the Apocrypha. Alexander's mentioned over there also. First Maccabees. First Maccabees, chapter 1, verse 7.
yeah, I got that. So Alexander reigned. Oh, go ahead. You got it?
Yeah, I got it.
Go ahead.
And now he's trying to say it's not talking about Alexander. It's right here. It's using this damn name in First Mac. That's why I don't want you to read the Bible. So you need to go back and drink some milk and come back in 3 years when your mind is more studied. Because you're not ready to come against the true disciples of the Christ. You're going to get sunned.
This is the book of
First. Come in the room. So I can out.
This is the book of First Maccabees, chapter 1, verse 7. So Alexander reigned 12 years and then died. And his servants bear rule every one in his place.
You see that? So that means they was ruling the entire earth. And so that fulfills what they say in history. It confirms that passage right there, confirms what they say in history about Alexander, that, he went when he found out that there's no more nations to conquer. It says that he went to the ends of the earth and conquered many nations. Prophecy fulfilled.
Yeah, you can't be grouping an entire
Right.
civilization. Of course we know, because Israelites was everywhere, according to the scripture, according to prophecy. We know that.
We was there, but the Israelites, when Alexander was ruling, there were not no damn Israelites, man. Those was Grecians, man. Those was Grecians. The Grecians is talking about the Greeks. Let's go to the book of Acts, the 28th chapter. And I can show you Alexander in the so-called New Testament. Acts 28 and 11.
Huh. Book of Acts, chapter 28, verse 11. And after 3 months, we departed in a ship of Alexandria, which had wintered in the isle, whose sign was Castor and Pollux.
Now, who found the country Alexandria?
Come on.
That's rhetorical. You don't know. You're too slow to figure out that Alexander the Greek found the country Alexandria. They named it after him. He ruled in the country of Alexandria. And that's mentioned 3 times in the book of Acts. Matter of fact, let's get Acts 18 and 24.
$24.
He can just like Esau, man. He trying to make everyone an Israelite.
Yeah, you can't be doing that.
And a certain Israel.
You can't be doing that.
It's nothing doing but confusing people, man. It's folly.
Yeah,
If you don't know the scriptures, they would trip you up.
Come on, because this history is very. You got to be precise with it. You can't if you say a certain people is this and that, then you start to get things mixed up with the scriptures, and we know the scriptures can't cut themselves.
Come on.
You're gonna confuse people.
Every day, here they come, man. Who's the next contestant? They Shalom up. Yahuah. The one drop. Go ahead. Read that precept. You see, he don't get silent now.
And a certain Israelite named Apollos, born in Alexandria, an eloquent man and a mighty in the scriptures, came to Ephesus.
Mm-hmm. And Acts 27, verse 6.
Okay. And there the centurion found a ship of Alexandria sailing into Italy, and he put us therein.
Alexandria named after Alexander, the Greek. And so when Alexander the Greek died, a lot of problems appeared. Because they didn't protect Alexander's empire. So after Alexander died, the problems arose quickly. Wars started to take place. And these so-called loyal Greek officers started to get murdered who served Alexander. And as we read, as prophesied in the Bible, his empire was eventually divided into 4 different parts. And each had its own ruler. Seleucus, where did he rule in? He ruled in Asia. Ptolemy, he received Egypt. Lysimachus, he took over Thrace. And that guy, what was his name? Antipater. He won both Macedonia and Greece. In Macedonia, they literally rose again when the Roman Empire split. And when they ruled again, the Macedonians, they ruled the Eastern Empire for about 200 years. And when they was ruling that time that they was ruling, that was known as the Golden Age Empire. And since that time, Alexander's homeland had never maintained its former glory. You know, it's wrong for these people to keep trying. You know, just like a lot of Edomites trying to make everyone a damn Edomite, they trying to make everyone an Israelite. That don't even make sense, man.
Come on.
You know damn well that means he hasn't read the Apocrypha or nothing. Because you know damn well Israel wasn't ruling at that time. All you got to do is read the Apocrypha. They were stopping us from getting circumcised and all of that, man. The Antiochus rose up.
The same family tree, but neither of these defenses are really willing
I tell you, man.
that soft coverage thus far because they do not want to give up the big plays.
We're not talking about, yeah, you won't come in the room, man. I can't talk to this dude anymore. And these folks could go and look at these precepts that I brought out. There's always a different scoffer coming, man, every day.
Who's got the game on?
Every day. What was that?
I can hear the football game.
I mean, you know, a lot of these jakes trying to hide behind Esau's picture, man. So you can think that. It's just a spirit on him, man. It's a spirit. Give a damn thumbs up. But get out of the room, man. How about thumbs up and when you come in? Go here to argue, man. You got nothing better to do, man. Go watch the damn Super Bowl and eat some damn Valentine's heart.
I don't know, man.
Most High's laws, you know? Keep breaking Most High's laws.
People just want to debate. Everything is a damn debate. Debate this, debate that. And nothing. It seems like nobody wants to be edified no more. It's just a competition of I know more than you. This is what it is. I know this. I know that. It's just.
That's why most of them go out on the streets, man. It's not to teach people, man. It's that brother. He's very wise, and you hope that's going to get him some woman. That's why they're really doing it. Oh.
Come on.
Hey, look at me.
I saw some people on Clubhouse today. They were saying white people are the Canaanites, not the Edomites. It's just always some new gimmick they're coming up with, man.
Wow, man. Jake, man. Telling you, man, a lot of these Jakes are not going to make it, man. They have no fear of the Most High, man. They just keep making up stories.
Yeah, that's something I'm starting to see. It just seems like this is just a lot of debating. The spirit. People just want to learn sometimes. You know, you're trying to debate nothing all day. No room for debate. It's only one truth. It's only one thing. Only one person can be right at the end of the day.
It's a shame, man. Well, we over here trying to give him a lesson. Here he comes. Here comes Satan to him. David. Speaking of, David, what's going on, Elder? Here comes that little laugh. David. He coming on last night, man. Blowing up everything, man, with racial, oh, man.
He was on till 4 a.m. your time, man. I'm surprised you'd be even on right now.
Who's that?
Well, after the stream ended, he stayed on with me and Benjamin.
Yeah, you and brother Benjamin. Yeah, them brothers,
well, you know,
Benjamin and this brother, they was on up until 4 something this morning.
Damn.
I thought he didn't like Benjamin. That's who he was chastising.
No, I believe Nicholas Carefoot and Benjamin was up until about 4 o'clock.
No, he said David was on with him.
Oh, he was. I went to bed though, but David just dropped out. He didn't say goodbye. He just left. I think the bottle finally dropped, and so did he. It was lit up last night.
Someone just bought Liberate the Oppressed. They made a wise decision right there.
Praise the Most High. Must be love.
David. That would be Yashabim, man. What you doing over there, Yashabim, handing out candy heart?
Salute.
Yeah, right.
Yashabim. Salute.
Candy hearts.
Shalom, Maki. No, I'm just getting in from closing things out, man, out there in the field.
David fell out. He was in here, man. Marty Mark, you need to chastise him the way he came in here last night, man.
Con.
Yeah, Con, he was on tilt big time. Shit. David was on full F plus, man.
He said full.
He was on F plus, man. I mean, he was on tilt, man. I ain't never seen him that far out there, man. And he was.
David, we're waiting for you to come on, David. You have some explaining to do.
He was talking shit, man, to the Edomite, man.
David, we're waiting for you to come on.
He was on it, man. Shit.
All right.
I can't go in, but my phone keeps locking me out. So
You sound sober today, David.
well, I love you.
3 and 10, David. 3 and 10.
That's 60.
No, that's 70.
3 score 10. Oh yeah, well it's 60. But when I listen to the general, I got my.
There's that slurred voice. I retract my decision. All right, David, we're waiting for you to come on.
I'm going to try to get in there. I've been listening to y'all.
Now, calm down. Now, calm down. I just want you to come in the room. Now, calm down. Man, we've made him famous, man. The great debater. What's going on, Ray? What's going on, Ring Around the Truth?
Shalom. Yeah, I'm actually on the clock right now, taking a call as we speak. I'm about to be off work in like 5 minutes.
You got extremely quiet, didn't you?
Yeah, I'm over here still taking off my jacket.
Everybody got extremely quiet, man.
Yeah, it did.
I stepped away for a minute to go and get this book, man. David didn't come in. Ain't nobody got nothing else, man.
I'm trying
I
to
started
figure out
reading David, Welcome to Boomtown on my computer. I was listening to some David right now.
But David, man, that problem is becoming worse and worse, man.
I thought since that whole situation with his brother, he would be straight. But
went the other direction, huh?
Damn.
And it's Super Bowl Sunday. He got his feet kicked back, man. You know what's up. I just hope that damn dog don't catch him lying face down. He said the dog was humping his leg over. Yeah. He said the dog was strong.
Yeah, he did say that dog was strong. Man, you better be careful. Huh?
Yeah, you get drunk, man. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Damn, David.
Oh my God.
He said the dog was humping him, innit?
Oh man, yeah, he's a little.
He said the dog was humping his leg, man, because he's never been spaded or neutered or something to turn to you.
Oh my word.
Hey, David, you better not lay on your damn stomach. It's going to be a dog day afternoon. Oh yeah, more people. I'm going to remind people to go ahead and tune in, man. Go ahead and sign up for the seminar, man. We is not in here posting it anymore, man. But you guys better Go ahead and sign up. I see Jason and his ribs signed up. People been signing up. So the seats are filling up. I need to finish my books. I'm still waiting for Jehote. He said to save him a seat, man. You better get your feet out of here.
I booked my hotel, but I haven't booked my flight yet, and I still gotta save my seat.
You never pay for this, Careful. You don't want any time, my brother.
They're trying. Hey, man, you come against the wall, man. I gotta figure out how to pay you. I gotta figure it out.
What do you mean?
Your site's charging me for shipping. So apparently you're coming to me.
Nah, man, I told you could just pay on Cash App. And
no, Canadians can't use Cash App though, so I gotta set up an American bank account. So I either gotta wait till I'm there or I gotta.
No, that's not gonna charge you for shipping, man. Just do it in the form of a donation and said, hey, I paid for the it's real easy, man. You can just go to the donation link and pay that way.
Right.
Jason Wesley. I called Jason, man. He didn't even pick up this morning. He called back a couple hours later when I was on the phone talking to these Israelite brothers, man. And that Fertility, did you guys ever reach that other brother, Marcus? Did he ever call you guys back? Let me sleep again, man.
Ali, you there? You must have stepped away right quick.
Never totally be falling asleep, man.
Not this early.
Yeah, 7. Yeah, it does.
Oh, wow.
We getting up at 3, 4, man. Going in to work.
Gotcha. Hey, Jeffrey Lopes, where you at, brother? Were you up here earlier? I didn't see you.
I didn't see Lopes. He might be in the background. Like Shalom, Brian. Benjamin. Deauthorized representative. Hey, deauthorized representative. Let me stack your pay for the seminar. Let me see, man. You know, deauthorized representative told me he was coming. Nah, I don't see the deauthorized representative. I don't see that you paid yet, man. Talik and his wife paid too, man.
Oh, they're coming, huh?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm gonna have to go in and get some concessions together then.
Jason and his wife paid already. Cody paid already.
Oh, that's about to be a good time.
A few couples paid already, man.
I just sent my donation right now, so it's sent. I gotta pay for my flight though.
Who's this cool bro dude?
He's cool, bro. Don't worry about him. He's definitely cool.
Oh yeah, he's been spazzing out, man. He's trying to tell us the Greeks were, all Israelites. We know that they was some, Greeks was Israelites, but Alexander and his people definitely weren't Israelites. They just come up with these crazy doctrines, man. He'd be all right. He wouldn't come in the room.
Oh, one of those. All right.
Hey, Benjamin, if you want me to answer that question, you got to come to the seminar, good brother.
Remy, man. What's goody with you, man?
Shalom.
I'm just sitting here, man, with my back against this clean, light linen.
Say what?
I got my back against this clean, light linen prayer shawl.
As you should, King. As you should.
What's going on, man?
I was listening to this
Then
lesson,
you pop on
man.
a couple times, man, the other night, man, but you ain't say nothing. You went off.
Yeah, I was having connection problems, man. I don't
Talking
know.
about
My
the Eves
Wi-Fi
then
was
too,
jacked
man.
up.
I thought you would have had some input. We was talking about Eve, man. You know what I mean? About her covering, about the man being her covering, man.
Oh, I'm sick of Eve, man. I'm sick of Eve. I'm sick of her, man. She ain't been keeping herself in order, man. She don't know order. She don't want that.
Facts, man. Uh-oh. Hey, Ben said he wants to go Carefoot. You don't need the jab. So all of a sudden you need you don't need the jab to fly, Ben.
No, you don't. You don't need it. That's not a thing. I looked
You
into
don't
the
need that,
federal
Ben.
statutes. No.
You don't need the jab to fly, Ben.
See, what they're gonna get after me about is because I'm not gonna wear the muzzle. That's why I'm gonna have problems. So I have to call their.
Yeah, but you for educational purposes only, if you have a religious exemption against that, then that suffices. People run into problems when they make it medical and not religion. I keep trying to tell people that, man.
I was on the bus from up north, and they weren't gonna honor my religious exemption on the bus. So I don't know. Obviously, I was a bunch of rednecks up north, though. It's a bit different.
The authorized representative, we're waiting for you to get your seat, man. I know you got that settlement, man. It's real in the film, man. People starting to fill it up now. People starting to pour in. It's getting closer to that time and date. I need to hurry up with my book, man, if I could do it, man.
Yeah, Kahan. Man, we almost home, Kahan. We almost home. Them
Hey, see what's going on in the
open, man.
You see how they sending the troops? Ukraine?
Yeah, you saw what Putin, he be Putin. He unlocked his nuclear fleet called Judgment Day. You see Esau, right? They love to try to put the Bible and mix it up with their wickedness, man. But yeah, he unlocked called Judgment Day, man. He unlocking them nuclear submarines, man. You know, they chased U.S. submarine away from their territory yesterday. They had chased them off. They was in their waters. They're like, yo, get out before we blow your submarine up, man. And they said the U.S. They put the high speed, everything on to get up out of there, man. They were moving fast in the water was moving, they said.
Because their allies wouldn't have actually assisted in that, man.
Yeah, they don't want no smoke, man. It's time for this place to be done, bro. Like I pray on it, man. Like I pray on these things to keep on unfolding the way it does, man. Cause when you in this truth, man, you're supposed to want this place to be done anyway. That's how I'll be moving, man. I'll be moving with this place to be done. I'm not looking forward to whatever Esau got coming next year, where you want to plant some damn chip in your head to make you have yo. You know what they said, Jeff? Elon Musk, he said he can put this chip in you and it can give women orgasms, man. Like this is what the hell they making up,
Crazy,
man. Like this is what they do. Their wickedness is to the nastiest levels, man. To levels of where you can't even fathom, man. These people is demonic, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? And that's why I pray on, this war to happen. Edomite against Edomite. Yeah, let's get it on. Ding, ding, ding. Ring that bell, man. Ring that damn bell, man. I'm tired of all the talk. I'm tired of the talking. I'm tired of all the talking. Somebody need to fire somebody already, man. Shoot a missile. Somebody need to shoot something, man. They just want to keep on because they know once this war starts. See, they don't know the Most High is the one directing these things. You know what I'm saying? They're not even directing this stuff, like, and they know that if you shoot something, that means our time is almost up. You're damn right, man. Your time is almost up. So hurry up. It don't matter how long you can lollygag. You can talk back and forth. You can do some calling the phone. Joe Biden calling. Sleepy Joe calling Putin on the phone trying to talk, man. You can do all that back and forth. But man, the Most High is putting it on your spirit to press that button, man. You're not even in control. They think they're in control. They're not even in control, man. This is the Most High's movie, man. This is not their plan, not their platform. This is the Most High's platform, man. And once they, you know what I'm saying? I'm tired of the talking. I want them somebody to get invaded already, man. Start it up, bro. All this talking, y'all gonna keep on getting wickeder and wickeder, man. If they keep on letting this keep going, man, this Esau gonna keep bringing out wickedness, man. He got damn transgender freaking swimmers. The dude was a man in the swimming competition. He sucked. Then he go turn to a girl. Now he number one. you see this place, man? Like,
how's that for equality, though?
I seen that article. Seen that article, man. That article's funny too.
I don't want to we don't want to get too carried on that, man, because now you'll cross the lines, man. They'll cross the lines, man. They'll start to sound like the Z-Man.
Yeah, I'm gonna change the subject, man. But you know, like I said, that's how this is what they got going on, man. Like, you know, if you can't beat them, join them, man. This is what they do, man. And I'm ready. They got our woman all out of whack, man. She taking the juice because she want to keep Esau's kingdom going. She taking the juice for her job. She taking the juice for whatever she can take that juice for, man. If Esau say you can't get this, oh, well, give me the juice then. She ain't trusting in her man. She don't trust in her man. She trusts in that man. Whoever's in power, man. That's why we need to get that power back, man. We need that power from the Most High, but the only way we can get that power back is we fall in line with his standards, man, with his order, man. You know what I'm saying? Eve had a hard time trying to get that, man. She's so worried about who else you being with. She's so worried about you being with another girl. She ain't worried about the Most High, man. She ain't worried about that. So she be worried about that. She be worried about trying to rub your feet at night, man. Rub your back, man. She ain't worried about what the next chick doing. She not even in your face like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on. Like, these women worry about the wrong thing, man. This is why, I'm ready for the kingdom to see what type of woman I'm getting in the kingdom, man. I'm down with these women. I'm trying to train them and teach them. They don't want to learn, man. I mean, look, it's 2022. This book, this Bible, man, the Holy Scriptures been on the earth for a long time now, man. You know what I'm saying? It's been a whole bunch of different interpreters, but the Eve, she wants to go to the black church where they make her feel good about not having to listen to the dietary law, man. You take Eve's food away from her, she gonna have a fit, man. You can't take her seafood away from her, man. The so-called B-dub, you cannot take her seafood away from her, man. You can't take her pork chops away from her, man. You can't take her baby back ribs, man. You can't take them away from her, man. She gonna leave you. Cause that flesh, Eve let that flesh conquer her more than the spirit, man. The spirit is not with her like that, man. And you know, it's hard. It's a hard pill to swallow for these women, man. Like, you gotta just know that your woman ain't gonna be with you, man. 100%, man. She gonna have a time where she gonna, like, you know, do her thing. That's for you to decide if you want to keep her around or not, man. I'm like Lot, man. I'm not looking back, bro. You want to look back? Then you look back and go ahead. I'm looking forward. I even noticed you left. I'm forward. I'm moving forward, man. That's how the Most High wants you to move. He wants you to look forward, man. He wants you to look back to this, man. Looking back, says he gonna give you what they getting. That's what she got, man. I always look at Lot's wife, man, as an example of these women, man. That's how most of them gonna be, man. They're not gonna want. They're gonna have some new furniture in their house. They don't want. They just bought some new furniture. It's judgment day tomorrow. They don't know it, but the furniture they bought today, they want to be in that furniture, that new couch they brought. Now the next hour, it's time to get out your house and leave your home because things about to happen. She ain't leaving because she got that new couch, man. She gonna die right on that new couch, man. That's how Eve operate, man. She's bought some new Gucci, some new boots, a new bag or something, man. She ain't trying to let this go, man. Cause Esau make it too sweet for her, too good. It's too easy for her. That's why I said, a woman that's living ease is dead while she live. Cause these women are living at ease too much, man. They all dead, man. They all dead in the spirit, man. They don't even see what's going on around the world, man. I'm looking at the things going on. I'm a molecule compared to what the world events are going on, man. I'm not even a part of that, man. I'm not into the politics. I'm not into none of this. I'm not in the scriptures of being one of the ones that's making things happen, man. I'm just reading and trying to figure out my part in this movie, man. And there's things that's going on above my head, man. And you know what I'm saying? So I'm not even trying to get involved with this frivolous things in this world with these women, man. Going back and forth with them, arguing with them, man. These women, honestly, man, these women are all for the streets, man. They done been with somebody before they met you anyway. I want some new, fresh, undefiled woman, man. And if I wait till the kingdom and get it, I'll wait till the kingdom, man. Man, listen, man. I'm gonna do my sperm retention. I've been thinking, studying it. I'm about to start doing it, man. Cause like, I don't care about these females here, man. They don't bring none for me anyway, man. They got some used up box. Mine's already messed up. I gotta train like a dog. I don't tell me training these women like a dog, man. I'm good, man. We getting like, you know how you get a pet from the store and it's a baby. You want to get a baby. You don't want a freaking animal that's been sitting in a damn bin for like 2 years. You don't want that. That's how I look at these women sometimes, man. Like I already been with this owner to this owner to this owner. I don't want y'all no more, man. I want a fresh newborn. That's what I want. I want a fresh newborn, man. I'm not tired. I got time to be trying to train you up, man. I'm good, bro. I tried that and it doesn't work. I tried before, it doesn't work. These women don't want to hear that, man. They want to go outside and experience this Esau's lifestyle, man. And that's not what I'm not with it, man. I ain't got time for it, man. I mean, other brothers might, but I don't, man. And that's just gonna be my lot, man. Paul had that same lot. He gave these women up, man. He had to go from country to country, ride these ships, going to preach this word. He don't time for no woman, man. He had the internet. He had to go from. You understand what Paul had to do? The reason why he gave him up, he had to travel from this part of the world to this part of the world on his mission, man. Ain't no time to be worried about what his woman doing, who she sleeping with, man, who she been with. You got time for that, man. Like, get you out the spirit. Worrying about what your woman doing gets you out the spirit, man. It gets you out the spirit. When you go out that house and you don't know what your woman, that drink gets you out your spirit, bro. This is why all these men right now committing suicide, killing their baby mamas, killing their wife, man. On a high level right now. Jake is tired of Eve, man. Go look it up. Jake is tired of Eve, man. Every week she getting gunned down. Cause they getting tired of the madness, man. Eve is bringing to this world, man. They don't know how to operate, man. And be under order and be under subjection to one man. They need this man, this man. You go through their phone, they got a whole list of dudes they talking to the same time, bro. Come on, man. Type of man, how you want to live like that? Why you want to live like that, bro? Always constant thinking what your woman's doing, man. Cause you can't control her. You're not supposed to control your woman. You're supposed to put her in order. You know what I'm saying? But these women don't want order, man.
So
waste of time, bro.
Clean.
Go ahead, brother.
You gotta control them. If you don't control them, then they're gonna be out of control. You know what I'm saying? Like, you gotta control them. And
you can't control them. Esau's kingdom, bro. You gonna get locked up, bro.
Well, when it comes to that, I guess it all got to come down to how you move and how you maneuver. Like, I agree, in the ways that a lot of these women, they're out of line. They'd rather, look at what they could gain from the system than look at what they could gain, in the Most High's kingdom, from, falling in line with a man properly as they should be. But, it's a real, it's a real process of filtering. You know what I'm saying? Because, even Adam had the problem with Eve, and she got him kicked out the garden. So, like, that ain't
that's
never
the worst
going
marriage, though, bro. I don't even like. Should we even like look at that marriage, bro? That marriage is the worst marriage, bro. That's the woman had everything and she still didn't want it.
Yeah, but see, that's what I'm saying. Like, women, the same way men are constantly put into a situation where they got to overcome their nature in order to, ascend and be a righteous man, is the same way the man, has to control the woman, and, she has to overcome her nature so that, she can follow properly. And that's just what it is. We all got to men and women, we got to overcome the nature. And for those women that don't want to put the effort into overcoming their nature because, they don't want to understand the message, they don't want to listen to the man, that's fine. Let them move along. But you got to find where harmony can be created, and even if like I ain't gonna let no woman drag down the kingdom. If they're about that, then get rid of them 100%. But you got to like the filtering process. You got to be on it. You know what I'm saying?
Salaki, I just want to say this, brother. I'm tired of putting my feelings into these like not say feelings, but like putting your like investing into these females, bro. Like you invest into these females, you invest your caring, you invest your emotions. Like you can't be you like no men try to act like they can't like they have no emotions, bro. Like we all have emotions, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like when you invest into a woman, you do invest your emotions into a woman. You're taking her seriously. You feel me? Like so, I'm tired of doing that. Like I'm tired of investing my emotions and my feelings into a woman and trying to give her a good relationship or whatever. And all they do is they take that and they just when they tired of you, they go and whatever they gain from your relationship or you being with them, whatever they learn, they take it to the next dude. All you doing is developing these women to be for the next man every time, bro. Like
Yeah,
every
and
relationship because you just developing them up and she leaves you. Do something. She learned what she learned from next man. You leave him again. Goes to the next one. That's all they. You're just.
I get that 100. I get that completely. But there's one thing I just can't get around, and it's the idea of giving up on what I want because of a woman. You see what I'm saying? So if I want a woman to be a particular type of way, and I'm looking for a particular type of woman, I'm not gonna give up on that because of women. You see what I'm saying? The same way, if I'm trying to help somebody and I really want to get the message out there, there's gonna be all sorts of people that try to knock you down, try to discredit you, try to laugh at you, try to make a mockery of you, trying to turn you into a joker in the courts. You know what I'm saying? But you can't give up on it because if that's the case, then I mean you're just throwing it all away. So I can't give up on what I want just because there's a bunch of Eves out here and the planet is saturated with them. Because I'm gonna get what I want either way. Like I'm gonna come across the woman that's gonna give me what I want. Like because that's how I'm moving. And so and I can't give up on that because then, like I said, if I'm giving up on it, I'm giving up on it because females made me give up on it. Nah, I'm not with that. So I'm gonna get it. And that's what I've always been about. And that's what I've always let the women who I'm dealing with and understand. And that's how it is.
I
And
mean,
even if
I get that. Go ahead, brother.
yeah, and even if one, even if I spend 7 years with one, like I did with the first one, and she decides to mess off the situation, that's fine. I'm gonna find another one. And even if I spend 3 years with that next one, like I did, hey, whatever, she messed with the situation, that's fine. You ain't breaking me. Undaunted. You know what I'm saying? I ain't flinching with this. I'm gonna get mine. I'm gonna get me one. Okay, and that's just how you gotta move. You gotta believe. You gotta believe in that.
I understand that, brother. Like you said, you've been with one for 7 years. I look at that as like you was with a woman and she left. They're not even supposed to even leave. Like when you in this truth, they're not even supposed to even leave you anyway, bro. But that's what I'm trying to say. You're in Esau's kingdom. That's why I don't believe in marriage. When I don't believe in marriage, because if a woman has a choice to get a divorce, then what's the point of you marrying her, bro? If she has a choice to divorce you, then what's the point of getting married then? And the Most High is not even he's not even with divorce, bro. He's not even with that. And a man don't even marry. See, the thing is, when men marry women, they don't marry women just for look. Men marry women for a reason. It's a reason. It's a real reason behind it. We're not women. We don't just go off of the feeling of the thrill. You know what I'm saying? We think about it before we do it, and we try to make sure that like, okay, remember this woman. Remember, I trust her a little bit to where she might be a good wife for me. You know what I'm saying? But when you're in Esau's kingdom where they have the choice to divorce you, then what's the point of doing that then, man? That's why the Most High is not even with that. That's why a woman wasn't even supposed to be able to divorce a man. Because these women will all divorce you, man. These women are not satisfied with one man. If you look at the beginning when Adam, man, she committed adultery on Adam, man. That was adultery going on right there. It wasn't physical in the flesh, but it was spiritual adultery, man. Because that serpent was not a snake, bro. It was a man that she was talking to. It was no damn snake. That's a lie Esau wants you to believe, man. She committed adultery, man. She knew what her husband told her what to do, and she didn't do it, man. She did the opposite of it because she thought she could, because she thought she did. Because when he said, "You know, I surely die," she thought she was gonna get away with it, man. When a woman is hit with a ultimatum, and the ultimatum go against what she was told from the beginning was right, and she see that the other thing is that it's something that she want to do, and she told she wasn't supposed to do it, but she see that she can get away with it, she's gonna take that risk, man. That's why women like dudes that take risk. That's why women are gravitate to dudes in the street in this world of these wicked women, because they take risk in life. They don't care what happens if I rob this bank, if I rob this dude, if I shoot this dude, if I gang bang. They don't care about that. That's why they like that. They gravitate to that. But a man of the Lord, where things are in order, things are in moderation, things are planned, things are in the schedule, things are like the Most High moves. The Most High moves in His time. It's His schedule. You know what I'm saying? Things, and it's in order. It's in righteousness, right? They don't like that. They don't want that. They don't feel like it's a venture to them. You know what I'm saying? They can have everything they want. Eve had everything. She didn't have to work. She wasn't put under total submission, like as in where she can't move around. Obviously she was able to move around. She was able to go over and speak to the damn serpent, right? So even if they have everything, man, they still not satisfied because their programming is messed up, man, from the serpent. And they've been programmed just from that time to now, man. That's why it's only like 2% of women in this earth that can probably make it, man. Most of the people in the 2/3 is gonna be women, bro, because women are rebellious, man. By nature, they're rebellious, man. They only going to listen if they see the consequence that comes with it, like getting locked up or shot, like the police claim is going to happen to them when they break Esau's law. When they break Esau's law, they know they can get locked up, they can get shot. That's why they don't really break the law like that. But your law in your household, screw that. I just go to somebody else's house now. I'm gonna leave you. I don't care about your law in this house. You ain't gonna kill me. And that's the problem, bro. That's why the Most High said for adulteress and the adulterer to be put to death for it, man, on the spot. Because the Most High knows that if you continue to let this woman commit adultery, bro, she's gonna get worse and worse and worse and worse. It ain't gonna stop. It's not gonna stop, brother. And that's why whatever the Most High say, I know it's right, bro. Because I've been through it, bro. My wife committed adultery. You think she got better? Do you think she ever say, you know what? Man, I made a mistake. Like, no, bro. They get worse, bro. They get worse. They don't get better. The remedy is judgment, bro. That's the remedy for the flesh, man. To put the flesh in check, you have to get judgment for it, bro. Or your flesh will continue to sin. It will continue to want to please it, man. So I hear what you're saying, brother, about, if she don't do your operation, then, you know what I'm saying, next woman, okay, that's how it's supposed to be. But I'm done investing myself into that. I'm investing myself to being a ruler in the kingdom, bro. That's what I'm looking forward to. I'm looking forward to be a rulership, man. To be a king, bro. To be hand in hand with the elect and the prophets and the people that came before me that was riding this thing all the way to the wheels fall off, man. Not worry about no damn woman what she got partaking in, man. Because that's the distraction, bro. That's the distraction for you men, man. If you men can't overcome the distraction, how you gonna be a ruler in the kingdom, bro? You gonna be a regular dude in the kingdom, bro. I'm trying to be a ruler, a king. I ain't living like that in here. On this earth, I'm currently not a ruler. On this earth right now, I'm currently a regular dude, average dude in this world when it comes to being in this economy. You know what I'm saying? I want to be a ruler in a new economy, bro. A king in a new economy that's coming. That's gonna last forever. Not this temporary one, bro. I passed this already. This pace is. I'm looking past this already, man. Cause I see what's going to happen, bro. You can't avoid. You think all these wicked ass Esau has made these missiles for no reason? They made missiles for the Lord's judgment, bro. It ain't being made just for show. You know how much money it takes to make a missile, bro? Do you know how much money it takes to ship a missile to another place to test fire a missile? It costs millions of dollars, bro. These dudes not doing it for show. It's the Lord's judgment, man. And I'm ready for that because I'm ready to move to the next phase, man. In the world, in the Most High's movie, man. The next phase. This space is going away, man. And if you don't have your mind spiritually ready for that, bro, you're gonna be scared when you hear that. You get a notification on your phone saying it's a missile incoming, bro. You're gonna be scared. You're supposed to be joy. You're supposed to be in joy. Like, yes, finally, salvation is here, bro. Cause you gonna have to be able to walk through that fire, bro, or be beamed up, either or you gonna be looking like the girl from Judgment Day, Terminator 2, on that damn gate, frying up. And that's the real thing, bro. And most of these women, they scared of that, man. They don't know what's coming. They're not ready for this. Are you ready though, as a man? Are you ready for what the judgment is coming to this earth, bro? Cause that's what John seen this dream, bro, and he was petrified. He was scared. I don't want to be scared, bro. I want to be happy that this is happening. So I know that I got a place in the new kingdom, bro. I'm not worried about these females here, man. I know how sex feel. Yeah, okay, whatever. I don't care about that. That's not important to me, bro, no more, bro. I'm not a virgin, bro. I've done it already. I'm good. It takes too much time and emotion and availability for me to give to a woman, for me to even indulge in that, bro. Because you gotta cope her mind and finesse her mind and make her feel good. I got time for that, bro. I don't want to make a woman feel good to get some box, bro. Some box that somebody else already had anyway, a long time ago, whatever time they had it before. I'm good, bro. I want to get to the kingdom. I want a crown on my head. I want a new garment, bro. A garment made of the gold of the kingdom, man. That's what I want, man. I don't want jewelry here. I want new jewelry. I want new things, man. Fresh things, nothing that rossed up in the moth eating, like the scriptures say, man. And that's what all you brothers should be looking forward to, man. That's the whole reason why we in this truth, bro. It ain't for these women, bro. They better get in order. Of course, they better get in order. Hey, man. That's again this kingdom, bro. Because you're gonna either get old and die here, or you're gonna be judgment here. You're gonna get judgment from the Most High here, man. Either or. And that's just real talk, bro. I don't give a damn about these females, bro. Get to the kingdom, bro. That's what you need to be thinking about, man. Getting your family in that kingdom, getting them to make it there through you. Because he's coming for you. He's coming to judge you and yours, man. Not them and you. You and yours, bro. So you need to get yourself in order. Get your house in order, man. Do that, man. Because I'm telling you, this place is coming to a climax, bro. Every day, man. It's coming to a climax, man. And you should be happy, man. You should be. We living in a time that the prophets and the apostles wish they could see, man. They wish that they was able to see the judgment of this man, man. And they wish they could see the judgment of this wicked man, man. And the system. They prayed for this, man. They dreamed of this, man. And we living in it. So I'm happy for everybody that's witnessing this, man. Hopefully everybody get to see the glorious day that's coming, man. And you get yourself in order, man. And you know these women, they gonna be who they are, bro. They gonna be in natural state who they are, man. You just put them in, when you deal with them, you know how to put them in order. If they're not with the scripture and not with your operation you got going on in your home and in your lifestyle, then you know what to do with them, man. Don't invest in them, bro, because you're gonna get yourself hurt.
Oh no, I was mentioning it earlier in the text.
You were quiet, man. That's some mindset shit. I guess that's it, Marty Mine. Nobody's saying anything else, man.
Where's my brother David at?
Flame, you can't get on here, man. That might be a good thing. Because he sounded lit again tonight. So with that, folks, I guess we're gonna shut this down, man. We're gonna say shalom and everybody be safe, man. Shalom.